Hi guys, my name is Jamie Williams, and today I will be discussing the learning in a classroom and learning in an online classroom. Now, from a standpoint view, I believe that a classroom learning is better than online classrooms. And today I'm just going to cover some of the things that make the classroom better and some of the downfalls of online. Here we go. I feel very strongly for classrooms, and I can give you 3 reasons why right now. I truly think that classroom learning is a lot better because one, you have the professor right there. There is always somebody right there. If you need help, a hand raise away. It's there's someone always right there that knows what they're doing to help you out. Um, Second reason, you're not overloaded in a classroom. You have 1 or 2 assignments, maybe two, most of the time one assignment that you do some of in class and you take the rest home, or you learn what you need for the assignment and take it home. I prefer learning that way because you're not overloaded. You just do it and then turn it to the next class period, whenever that is. It's a small gap of time, so you're kind of forced to do the assignment. It's very nice. Very, very nice to do. It's a very nice way of learning, and I prefer that, definitely. And a third reason is you are learning the material from someone. There's a professor right there, like I said, teaching you. Instead of, you trying to learn it on your own at home, you're learning it from a professor, somebody who's showing you the notes. They're going over the notes with you. They have notes to show you, to give you, and you're doing them, and then the professor is teaching you them. So it's someone right there, direct teaching, that makes classrooms so much better. Alright, now I will say this, online classrooms, yeah, you don't have to drive out to the campus, which for me, I live in Wyandotte, Michigan, which is about an hour away from Livonia. It's a long drive that I make 3 days out of the week. And it does get annoying sometimes, but it's okay, because sometimes that drive's worth it. But on an online classroom like this one, I can just stay at home and do my homework. But now I'm going to talk about some of the bad things about the online classroom. Now, one bad thing about an online classroom is that your professor isn't right there. So you can't just raise your hand and ask a question. If you have a question on the homework or whatever assignment you're actually doing, you have to email your professor. And sometimes they don't get back to you right away when you need them most. It's very tough to communicate with the professor or teacher in the online classroom. It's very tough to learn and not communicate with somebody else. It's very tough. The second reason why online classrooms are not that great is because you always have more homework. I mean, you have 3, 4, maybe 5 assignments. Sometimes 5, mostly 3 or 4. But sometimes 5 assignments that you're expected to do in a week span. And sometimes that's tough. Especially since everybody's so busy, they kind of forget that, alright, I have to go online and do my homework. Sometimes people forget. Sometimes people are so caught up with what they're doing, it's really tough to do. Especially, example for me, I coach diving, I go to school on campus for a couple classes, and I've got family, and I work at Lowe's in Southgate, Michigan, and I got all this stuff I'm trying to juggle, and then I got online homework too. Versus I still have homework that I got to do from in class at a classroom. So it's really tough sometimes, for a lot of people. It's, they're going through the same thing as me. It's really tough to do online classes. It's easier, kind of, but it's not at the same time. And the final reason is it's just hard to learn. I mean, you in a classroom, you're getting, paper from, or the notes from the teacher, and the teacher is explaining them, and you're getting a basis of information from somebody else. That's learning. That's teaching. An online classroom, it's tough because they just say, here's the reading, here's all the material, you do it, and then you do the homework. It's really tough to try to figure it all out yourself and then do it. It's very tough to learn on your own. They're supplying the materials, but you have to do everything. Notes, homework, practice exercises, everything. You have to do all that. It's really tough to learn that way for a lot of people. But anyway, that's the reasons why I think that online classes aren't good versus classroom. I myself would much rather take classes on campus. And I hope that I have maybe even persuaded some of you out there that are watching this video to do the same thing, or help people recognize that classrooms are better than online. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.